Okie dokie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Fatekeeper. If you've watched my previous channels, you'll see that I like to experiment with different types of builds. But now I've decided I want to set myself some challenges. So I'm going to do this challenge run where I am going to use just the torch as my main weapon. Yep, you heard me, just the torch. I will be using fire magic because that will be my main source of damage, and potions. Now I have done a little trial run just to see what affects the torch and what doesn't, because it's not really a weapon, so I can't use vials, so I can't coat my weapon in anything. So I'm going to be making mainly healing potions, mana potions, and a few fire potions, just to boost my fire magic a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Oh, I could have made one more mana potion. Silly me. There we go. So yeah, as I said, I did a little trial run just to see what affects the torch, because surprise surprise, the torch does not do a whole lot of damage. In fact, it does barely anything, but it does catch enemies on fire. The other issue is also it doesn't stagger enemies, so I have to be very careful. I have to dodge and weave and just try and avoid damage, but I will be going straight through all my potions, to be fair, so that's why I am going to create a lot of them. Lots of them. Okay, so let's set it up. We're going to put some resistance here. We're going to put a little mana potion, a little bit of healing, and reduce and for the fire damage. There we go. So yeah, fire magic will be my main source of damage. But if you've played this game, you know that you burn through your mana really quickly when you use magic. So the other form of regaining mana is by attacking. But as I said, because the torch doesn't do a lot of damage, I will be attacking just mainly to get my mana back.
The surface cannot be far now.
I will be skipping a lot of weapons and chests and just basically getting what I need. So I won't be getting this weapon up here, that long sword that does poison damage. Won't be needing that, so I'm just gonna skip past that. I'll grab the rings, I'll grab as many ingredients as I can, and we'll just see how it goes. Bosses obviously are the ones that are going to take the longest fighting. Mobs are also some of the ones that take the longest fighting. But it's going to be fun. Perfect dodge there. Burn him and hopefully. See, I am hardly doing anything to these guys, but if they catch on fire and my mana depletes just the same as any other weapon, if not faster. I'm not sure if it's faster, but it does feel like it depletes really quickly. I mean, I'm swinging for the hills here. I don't know how to pick up items. There we go. So yeah, just a little challenge run, just to make things a little bit more interesting. My other videos have been like frozen build, fire build, poison build. I did one leech build, but I kind of felt that leech didn't really affect much in terms of damage, and also very silly of me, I missed the weapon that actually gives me leech. So I was relying mainly on the potions that I was creating, which, to be honest, I'm still a little unsure about many of them and their effects. Still learning. Lovely little mana ring, that's going to help. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna rush through most of these areas. Take out as many enemies, well, the enemies that I need to take out, which is pretty much all of them, to be fair. The game kind of forces you into fights. It's not like fights you can skip. I reckon you could probably skip a few, but not many. And mob fights is where I have to be very patient, because mob fights can get really, really hectic. The good thing about having fire, let's set the floor ablaze. I can still kick, so that's useful. And I've decided that I should burn myself in the process. So I'm just going to heal up here quickly. I'm going to kick this guy, hopefully. Oh, missed. There we go, into the spikes. So the fire spell does stagger them, which helps. There we go, nice and dead. So yeah, I will be using kick a lot. Really need to heal there, but you never know. Things do happen. Just gonna hop over here, grab whatever is in there. Which is always the green acronym. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? And we're going to go ahead and get into our first real fight. Just going to create a few more potions just to make sure that we are good and ready for this. Alright, we got increased movement speed. Got no other kind of fire damage, so I'm not really going to bother with that. We can create one more small healing potion though, which is good. Maybe a little bit of resilience as well, which is also good. I think I'm going to go ahead and create my poison resistance now. I tend to just add little things to it just to kind of finish off the potion, because yeah, I'll just add that, because I mean I'm not going to use the rest of the ingredients for anything else, and having 3 of those already is sufficient, to be fair. So pop this ring on, pop some healing on. I think we're going to use the bigger ones. I think that's better. Got lots of resilience, my god, didn't think I needed that much. And yes, let's go. So I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I mean, I don't play it constantly, but you know, I like to experiment with it. It's got an interesting skill tree, which I didn't actually apply anything to. So as for the skills, attack damage, melee damage weapon, I don't think the torch is considered as a melee weapon, so this doesn't actually do anything. Neither does the attack speed. I tried. So I decided what I'm going to do is go more into fire magic here and focus more on my stamina, because my stamina, like I said, depletes really quickly. So I'm gonna actually just focus on that. I think that's a lot better. Gonna organize that, and let's get to the fight. Actually, let's take a little mana potion first, make sure we're good and ready, and let's go. Let's hope I survive this. And here's it. So I'm just gonna burst him down with a little bit of fire, try and knock these guys in. We missed that attack. Didn't miss that one though. Got that one. Alright. Well, that went quite well. So I'm going to boost my fire. I'm going to burn these guys as best as I can. So yeah, as you're seeing, I'm kind of relying more on the environment than anything else. I was surprised that hit me actually. Alright, that's another one down. Heal up just a touch. I'm gonna run over here actually. Take a little resistance. Kick these guys down. So yeah, I build mana through attacking. One into the other as well. A little bit of space here. Oh, I did a heavy attack, I shouldn't have. So we're doing okay. It's leveled up again as well, which is good. And they're all dead. Awesome.
Your strength carried us through.
Last time I did that fight, it was a little bit tighter than that. That actually went okay. I only took a few hits. It's kind of hard to keep everybody in sight when you're surrounded by these mobs, and kind of trying to judge which ones are attacking and which attacks are they doing. Sometimes they do different attacks all together at once, so you're gonna have a quick attack, which is, you know, I can deal with that. I'm just gonna burn this guy. Kind of just deplete his health a little bit before I get to him. Rock. I got hit on the right there. There we go, lovely. Knock him into the spikes. Lovely. Oh, I love it. Just stagger him so I can do a nice little part of it. There. Up into the ground, recover stamina. Cut his arm off with a torch. And I believe I did get something, didn't I? No, I didn't, but I did level up. So let's continue up the stamina tree until our ring expands to this point right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I still have some potions. I'm good. I think I'm just going to switch my healing potions to smaller healing potions because I don't need to use the large ones right now. But I don't have many, so I will be keeping the large ones just in case. And also a little bit more fire damage. Let's move on. So these fights aren't too bad. I find they're not too bad. It's the bigger fights that really scare me. When there are archers and poison bombers and everything, you know, everything and everyone is doing everything at the same damn time, and it just makes life absolutely impossible. So we're outside now. Gonna grab as many resources as possible, especially from now. Which are these little plants, dog bane. And mushrooms for here. So we'll be coming up to a brewing pot soon. It's also good that my fire magic, it has range. I can actually hit people at distance, but I do feel that sometimes there is a little bit of ranged fall off damage. Oh dear, I don't have any more left. Knock it down. So these guys, I learned that they kind of shoot where you're going to be. They leave their stuff which is actually very useful, because if you're running and you have one in sight, you can actually, when you hear the arrow leave his quiver, you can actually just, I mean his bow rather, you can actually just stop and the arrow will fall in front of you or behind you, depending on which way you're traveling, obviously. Actually pretty useful. So we're going to set the on fire here. I'm going to knock this guy down. And he did that. I love it when they do that, it's really interesting. Oh dear. So he actually went flying, never seen that before. And I am taking a lot of damage. So I'm going to knock you down. See, there was a prime example of all three of them attacking me at the same time with different types of attacks. So I know how to counter most of their attacks, but when they do all different ones at the same time, you end up dodging like a quick attack, for example, and then getting hit by the heavy attack that the other guy is doing because he just finished his animation when he started his animation before the guy who did the quick attack. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So it's kind of hard to track what is going on, especially when you're not doing any damage, because they stay alive a lot longer. Obviously, you're doing such little amounts of damage, they stay up, and they just start wailing on me, really. So these guys don't actually kind of fire straight away like the others do, but one, the fireball, and oh, that hit the floor. Is he dead? He's still alive. Now he's dead. He burned to death. Fantastic. So we're just going to grab these ingredients. I'm not going to get the weapon on the outside of these walls here. There's no point. Not going to bother with that. I am going to pick up more flowers. Golden glow. And this chest right here. Everkin, which gives me larger amounts of healing. Alternatively, if you're creating vials, that would actually extend the vial by 50%. So now this fight, I want to get underneath this kind of plateau as quickly as possible. I'm just going to drink a little bit of potion as well, and I'm going to do increased fire damage, because these are the bane of my existence. I hate these guys. They dodge everything I do. And they take very long to die. And obviously, because I'm using my lovely torch as a weapon, they take even longer to die. Oh wow, that guy hit me. That wasn't very nice, sir. Sit down. So nice. Rolling down the stairs. The smaller fellas, they take fire damage almost instantly. I'm actually trying to knock them down here together. There we go. Drop down, do a nice drop attack. Couldn't react to that quickly enough. Let my stamina come back a little bit. So that hit the wall. Burn. Lovely. Now we can move on. So I'm just going to grab some mushrooms very quickly here. These actually I don't really need them, but they're there. Might as well have them. They give me poison resistance. And I believe I've only created 2 of those potions. And I'm now going into this area where we will soon find the potion bombers. Now this is the first area where I get a little bit scared. This is gonna be rough. But we're gonna run around and we're gonna try and take as less damage as possible by kind of playing passively. First we're gonna create a few more potions. We can create a lot of mana potions, which is nice. I believe I can create a fire potion as well. Maybe not, I don't think I can. I think fire potion is mainly for vials and doesn't apply. Yeah, so as you can see, increased movement and attack speed on a potion, whilst the vial deals fire damage. So I can't really be, I mean, I could use it just to increase my attack speed. It could actually help me. I mean, I could, right? Yeah, let's do fire with increased attack speed, and this damages me over time, which I don't mind too much because I've got a lot of healing potions anyway. Stamina regeneration, let's do that. And then we can create one more. Reduces my movement speed but recovers my mana, so actually that's quite useful. Create one of those. Right, and then the rest is just healing and mana. And maybe another 2 poison resistances, which I believe is you. So let's grab you, and we'll put some stamina regeneration on there. There, we can actually create 3. So let's go ahead and create 3. So from now, like, I don't really need to create anymore. So I don't usually use any more than 3 or 4 at a time, so we should be fine. So just gonna switch up a few things. Little potion, more mana. I can keep the resistance, why not? Let's put one of the fire. And we're gonna save, jump into this area here, so then we can move on to the real fight. So this is kind of a little bit scary. Set them on fire here. Set one on fire. So now I am actually going to jump down there and try and kick him off. And together they go. That was wonderful. That actually went quite well. So the AI sometimes they can group together or stay like separate. There is a guy shooting me from behind, so I need to be careful there. Is he staggered? You okay, mate? Oh, I didn't dodge in time. Break open his stance. See how annoying these shield fellas can be? I mean, he is kind of dying slowly, and he died from it anyway. But it's just super annoying, like, just die. Geometry kind of defeated him. He's still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Kick him while he's down. Now he's dead. So you know they're dead once they drop their weapons. If they're down and their weapons are still in their hand, they're not dead. They're gonna keep getting back up. Take a little mana. Take a little healing rather. There we go. Grab some more stuff here. Little ingredients. Gonna grab another brew. There we go. And now it's gonna get scary. Gonna save it. I don't know if I leveled up. I don't think I did. Let's check. We have. Fantastic. And now we're gonna start going into fire. So we start from this node here. We start going into health and mana. And then I think I'm just gonna go up this way. Yeah, because it actually gives me more spell power. Gives me 2 more spell power. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's the plan. Inventory. Make sure we're all set for the oncoming fight. I'm actually going to switch that out for medium potions. And I'm also going to... I don't want to reduce speed on this fight. That could be detrimental to me. I have larger mana potions, which I'll probably take those instead. And I don't have much of anything else, so... I mean, which is fine. I might take that, actually. Let's just take that. Let's just take that. And we're going to take the smaller healing as well, because I'm probably going to take a few hits here, so... I'll do my best to avoid them, as anyone would, but I think I'm going to get hit quite a lot. So, we are going to set the smaller guys on fire. And as you can see, oh, that was unfortunate. I didn't want that to happen. So the best thing to do here is to try and just crowd them all into this area. Let him come to me. Oh dear, he didn't follow, but that's fine. Drink some mana potion here. I don't know what caught him on fire, though. I'm glad he's dead. Oh, that. I'm stuck. Oh dear. I'm gonna die. Probably. No, I'm okay. Run away so I can drink a little bit more mana potion. And actually one of my fire potions. And hopefully. So I actually couldn't see him. He was in my line of sight. I might die again. Okay. He's burning. The last minute. What was that? You just push him to the floor so he can stand still. Burn. Burn and die. There we go. So, that was close. Woo! Cool. It's those guys that give me trouble, because they just sit up there, help you with arrows that do large amounts of damage, and then you have to try your very best to survive. God, they're annoying. Kick them down so I can go one-on-one with your friend here. There we go. It's going to take a few hits, but I will recover my mana in the process. I'm going to do a nice little... He's actually not dead. Now he's dead. Just stay on the ground and burn alongside your friend. There we go. Wow. So I beat the hell out of him on the floor. He was burning while I was beating the hell out of him on the floor. He dropped from a great height and he still lives. That's just crazy. Right, I'm not gonna go over there because we don't need whatever's in there. We are gonna go in here though because there are some ingredients, some resources that I would like to pick up here. Most of all the healing, obviously, because as you can see I'm just kind of burning through it. So as long as I have it, I should be okay to survive. I hope. We'll see how it goes. Save the game. Let's go. Right, we're just gonna set up for the next fight. Not have much of anything, so we do have to be a little bit careful, but I think we'll be fine. Let's just take a little bit more mana with us. I am actually going to swap that out for the bigger one and take the poison resistance now. Now ideally the guy, the poison bomber is actually gonna kill himself, ideally, but you never know. Where's everyone else? Ooh, that's good. I like the fact that they were all there waiting for me. This guy. Cover a little mana here. I really want to kill this archer. At the same time, I need to wait for this guy to attack me. Right, that's fine. That works. Sit. Oh, he's gonna... No, actually gonna come for me? Come on, young sir. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go to you. Take him down. Gonna do a little epic jump, fireball, kick. Burn him. And stick him to the wall. Fantastic. Lovely. That fight went a lot better than the first time I did it, I'm not going to lie. Usually I come like... Why didn't I pick that up? Usually I come around this side instead of going around the other side because there's a little trap here. And you can actually push and kind of corral them and they just keep getting pelted by those fireballs. And you know, obviously I'm doing fire damage, so you know, that helps. I don't think my attributes help with traps. That would be actually pretty good attribute to have traps do more damage. Maybe do less damage to you. I mean, they're not too hard to avoid anyway. They're pretty obvious. Little squares that stick out on the ground. Right, so I picked up some ingredients. I did miss a flower here that would give me mana, so I do want that. And we are going to go create some more potions. Which I don't spend too much time doing with this build. Because I only need the necessities. In my other videos, there is a lot of downtime between combat and potion brewing. Which is why I requested the devs create some kind of recipe book that remembers the recipes that you created. So once you create them, you can just kind of pop in there and be like, yeah, I want to create this one. Alright, just one more healing potion, one more mana potion. And we should be good to go. I have more than enough, as I said. Poison resistances, so... Poison resistances. Is that even a word? Resistances? It's just a resistance, isn't it? Anyway. On to the next fight. This one can be... Well, this part is easy, but the afterwards, when you get into the next big room of all the baddies, it can be a little easier, and I'm going to show you why. Because they do, other than archers and poison bombers, they do come for you. They will come for you. So you can generally just draw them into an area and kick him off the edge. So we're actually going to ignore him first. I'm going to go into this room quickly. Open this door. Some of that lovely mushroom. Oh, it's not mushrooms, metal fragments this time. We're going to take our potion. And we're going to just rush at this guy. Now he's dead. Okay. Next. So, when I fight, I always try and keep people in line to fight. I don't know what I'm going to do, and I run out of stamina. And I believe the archer's dead as well. Fantastic, that happened just in time. Thank you, sir. And we're just going to go in this little secret room. Gather whatever's in here. Everkin, I like that. The guy with the rocket. Ah, there he is. And then you're going to have this lovely fellow who just likes to annoy the hell out of me. Alright, got him. I was kind of hoping he would fly far enough that he would hit the spikes. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do not. So let's go mana, spell power. Oh, I don't have enough of the ring, so I'm actually going to finish the stamina just to expand that ring there. So then I can start going upwards rather than going down this side. Right, do that. Is my inventory okay? For now we're fine. We're fine. I'm going to have a little bit more mana. There we go. Ready and set. Set this guy on fire. That's very weird that that missed. So he can actually shoot me from this. I can't actually see him. Oh, he's right there. But you know the archer. It's odd that. Not both of them down. And just keep drawing them here, really. Actually, that's fine. Take care of them here. Dodging fine. the spikes, that's good. Set you on fire because you just hit me in the back, sir, and I don't like that. Just gonna heal up. I don't know if the guy... I think he actually killed himself, which is what I was saying. I was kind of hoping would happen. Yeah, he's dead. So I don't have to worry about him pelting me with poison. So I'm just going to try and stagger again. There we go. Dodge. Die. There we are. We've got another... Oh, he killed himself, the archer. So that's actually good. Just going to set the floor on fire there. Oh, he's still alive. Yes, he is. He's dead. I'm just going to grab this flower. Weapons here, might as well just take it, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get up there as fast as possible. Take a little bit more mana here. Sometimes he'll knock it down himself, which is what I'm kind of hoping he'll do, but he doesn't. I'll just knock it down for him. Dead. Set him on fire. Kick him down. So he's not going to die. Like I said, they can fall from extreme heights and just live. I'm going to do a nice little drop attack. And he should burn to death. Yeah, great. So my poison buddy is still alive up here, unless he has eventually killed himself. He has not. That's fine. I'll take the damage. I don't mind. There we go. So he actually damaged himself enough for me just to give him a few smacks in the head to die. We're just going to drop down and move on. So we are getting closer and closer to our first boss fight. It's going to be a lot of fun, seeing as I do hardly any damage whatsoever. But we're going to do it anyway. We'll get it. We will get it. So down into the tunnel, down into the sewers. There's something very interesting I found is when I was first doing my playthroughs of this game, I found this helmet that helped boost elemental damage. And now for some reason, I can't find that helmet anywhere. I have spent hours in one playthrough just looking around. I don't know if they removed it or maybe you get it later on in the game. But I just, for the life of me, I can't find it. It's really, really strange. But every other armor is in its place. Every other weapon is in its place. Like, I don't know why I just grabbed that weapon. I don't need it, but you know, I grabbed it because it was there. I guess it's just kind of second nature now that I know where most of these things are. Just kind of grab them because they're there. Kind of see it as hoarding weapons I don't need. We'll be grabbing this, why not? And here we're going to go grab our helmet. So this is usually the second helmet you find. But I, for some reason, either forgot where the other helmet was, or they removed it. Whichever, it's just not, it's not here. I mean, it was much further at the beginning of the game. It's actually one of the first pieces of armor you get. Anyway. More potions. Lots of healing. Because this guy can cheese me sometimes. But in my last playthrough, I actually found something out about this boss. You can actually kick him. Now he won't like fly back like most of the enemies would, but it does stagger him. And it usually works when you do a perfect dodge. So if you do a perfect dodge, time slows down just oh so very slightly. Do we have any fire? We do not. So we're just gonna keep doing the healing and the mana, which I'm fine with. If I had fire, if I had something that would give me fire, I would use these things, because I don't mind reducing my speed, I don't mind, you know, a little bit just attack speed, you know, that sort of thing. Applied with the fire, it can actually help me. But I don't have any, so it's fine. We're not going to create anything. I'm going to leave it at that. We are, however, going to restock our inventory. There we go. Actually not going to need you right now, so you could just sit there. Let me organize this, so I can't really find what I'm looking for. I am going to take another medium potion. Ah, I do have fire. Ooh. Okay, so we are actually going to switch out the small for the fire. There we go. And hopefully that's going to aid us in this fight. We'll see. So save that. And let's go. Alright, let's see if I can do this first time. I'm going to just take a little bit of mana potion. Oh, so you actually can't do it the other way around. See, look, you can't switch it from your inventory, your backpack, if you will, into your inventory. You actually have to switch it from your inventory into your backpack. Kind of weird the way that works. I mean, it's no big deal. I just wonder why, you know, you can do it one way, why can't you do it the other way? Strange. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Gosh. So if you've seen this boss before, well, obviously we're going to have to take out his little minions first. So we're not going to use the potion straight away. We're going to kind of like hover around
What are we looking at?
this tight little map and bait an attack. Because he does hit them for me. Okay. I'm actually getting hurt quite a bit, so I'm just going to run away. I'm going to heal. And we are going to heal. So nice of you. Right, so they're down. There we go. Just set on fire as best as we can. And we're going to apply fire. There we go. Just keep bursting them down. So if I kick him now, he drops to his knees. And I can just and then get punched in the face, obviously. That is what we like to do, isn't it? Take a little bit of mana. Now bait some attack. Oh, I thought he was going to scream, but he didn't. So that's fine. Just bait an attack. Because I need space to heal. There we go. Should be near his second phase now. Just recover some stamina there. There we go. There you go. Just gonna keep helping him. and create enough space to take a little bit of potion here. I missed time. Fire burning. There we go. Now we take the potion. He gave me time. Oh dear. Oh, I got it. There we go. A little stab. Push him to his knees. Keep up the pressure. Just gonna back up here. Look. Drop him to his knees. Back off. More fire. More fire. I'm just gonna take mana and just keep pelting more fire now. He is almost dead. Oh, I hate it when he charges me that close. Come on, sir. Now he's just doing charge attacks at the moment, which is really annoying. I would like him to try and punch me or something. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Well, that was an interesting interaction, wasn't it?
And somehow you still stand.
And somehow I still stand. Yes, I do. So I'm not gonna lie, I did get my ass kicked a little bit there, but we survived. And we beat our first boss with a torch. Ah! How about that? Right. We're going to take that. And we're going to keep moving forward. Just going to quickly do that. That animation was quite funny. It felt like I was punching his feet. If not punching his feet, then massaging them slowly till he died. That was quite funny. Well, it happened. Grab all these ingredients. We're going to do a little bit more potion making, and then we're going to go on to the next area. I believe, yes, there we go. Yeah, you chest and potions. So I did burn through quite a few things here, but I think we're fine. We're fine. There we go. More mana. I do have fire now, so that's good. Oh, we can create resistance potion. That's also good. So, fire. So now I can do what I was talking about. So you see, this does damage me over time, but I don't mind because my melee damage is increased. But once again, I'm not sure that actually affects my torch. But then again, it's still melee damage, so why wouldn't it, right? Why wouldn't it? Anyway. And then we're going to add... We're going to keep that one because the other one reduces my movement speed. So, if I was to actually put this on, it reduces my movement speed, but then this increases my movement speed, so it should kind of balance out, right? And this increases stun, so I'll just take that as well. And that's it, I think. Don't need anything else. Won't be using anything else. We move on. Onwards and upwards, as it were. this. So we're nearing the end. Still a few terrifying fights to come, but I think we'll be okay. So we are going to increase our health. We're going to actually replace our total resistance, our poison resistance, because we don't need it. I have all those potions that resist poison. So I don't really need more poison resistance, but we do need flowers that give us mana and health. So this area is not too bad. There's just one part in this area where you fight 3 stronger guys at the same time, and that can sometimes be a little bit rough, but more often than not it's okay. Here we're just gonna walk a little bit. I'm actually gonna set up some potions here because I have my large potions on and I want to save that for a rainy day. We also want to save our medium potions for a rainy day. And what else do we want to do? We want to organize it so that we can actually find things. We'll put the poison resistance on now, but we're not really going to need it. Anything else I want to take with me? Ah, we can take you. There we go. Lovely. I'm going to wait here. So we're going to run at the last second, right now. And he moved. Oh, I didn't actually. I have my fire on. I believe I leveled up and I forgot to actually apply my points, didn't I? As usual. Yeah, of course I did. So mana, spell power, and then we'll go into fire. Great, so we'll do that. Lovely jubbly. Oh, you missed. Usually I don't have to aim that badly because it kind of auto locks. Huh. That's actually quite funny. I thought he was going to stand back up and then he just drops his weapon because he was on fire. I think he realized a little bit too late, didn't he? Like, oh shit, I'm burning. Oh yeah, it hurts. Silly sausage. Silly troll. Alright, so we're going to grab our armor. And we're going to go up against those 3 gentlemen that I was talking about. So, armor. Let's go. I'm not really going to need... Well, I've got enough healing as it is, so I might as well just heal. And also recover a little bit of mana. And we're actually going to try and take out this one as quickly as possible. Fire. Jump up here. Okay, that actually was really nice. Kick him. He can hit the spike wall, which is just fine because his other friend is just kind of falling on the ground. There we go. Lovely. So that fight can be a little bit tough sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Occasionally. But now the real fights are coming. The real fights where I am overwhelmed by so many different sources. It becomes increasingly, there is something here, increasingly frustrating trying to play at angles where archers can't shoot you, which is what I have to consider now. But then in this area there are so many like long hallways, and archers will just sit at the end of them firing arrows at you while their buddies with shield and sword swing at you. And to add to the confusion, you then have, yeah, you guessed it, poison bastards. I'm going to set him on fire, so the floor is set on fire. And there's our first archer over there. So we're actually going to miss him. You're going to have to be very careful here. I could take them into this corner here. I was actually stuck on the wall there. I don't know what I was stuck on. It was that little kind of totem or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you see the archer and then this guy. Oh dear, this is not going well. I'm going to have to take a little bit of resistance here. Alright, I'm dead. And dodge the archer at the same time as attacking this guy. I'm gonna just take cover here, heal up. And of course you're gonna follow me. Keep me down. Oh, I don't have enough mana to set the fire, that's okay. I killed it now. Set you on fire so you can stop throwing rocks at me. Kill your friend here. Set you on fire some more. Kick you. He actually didn't go down, which is not nice. We're going to heal up again. Also going to recover a little bit of mana. I'm going to bait these guys over here, so I'm not in the line of fire of the archers. We have no mana, that's fine. It's really interesting that after the kick, you don't always attack instantly. Am I standing cover here? I really want to be some fire there. Just do that. That was a strange place to bend over. Right. Now might be an issue. See, this is the long hallway where they will just keep pelting me with arrows. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk slowly, bait the attack, and dodge it. Walk slowly, and dodge it. Try and get him into the spikes. Nice. He's actually in the poison shot, which I don't really want to go into though. So I'm just going to let him die. Bait him over here. Miss the spikes, but knock him while he's down. Hopefully we catch fire. There we go. Lovely. So, Poison Bomber killed himself, who also killed his friend, and the others died by my hand. Great stuff. So we're going to set him on fire, and we're going to keep him as close to the poison as possible. If anything, just knock him into it, really. And he died. Fantastic. So now we're going to actually apply our poison resistance right here. We're actually going to shoot him, shoot that, climb up here. Oh, he's dead. That's actually pretty good. Alright, gents. We'll walk into the spikes. Well, I said it and he just followed. That is funny. I don't mind getting like hit a little bit here and there, but this is the part that really scares me. Because usually I have a little tactic here. But unfortunately, I said I'm only going to use fire magic, I'm only going to use the torch. So first I need to bait these guys to come out. Hopefully they will. There we go. We set one of them on fire and we're going to just try and keep them in the poison. Just keep them in the poison, let their friends kill them. There we go. Right. So now I need to figure this out. So we're actually going to take this one. We'll take this one. We'll recover a little bit of mana, a little bit of, well, both actually, health and mana. And we are going to try, oops, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to hit the poison down, which is not actually hitting. So I'm going to have to get closer. So we're going to take poison resistance. We're going to take fire. And we're going to rush. Again, I pressed the wrong button. That's fine. I'm going to run at this guy. Kick him down. And heal. Dead? He is. So now, usually the other fellows come out. They haven't. So I'm going to just have to wait. Go. Kick. Back off. Just wait here a second. Do that. And bait them in. Just kick them down one by one. Oh, I thought you were going to slip, but you didn't. There we go. All of them dead. Fantastic. Final level up. Final boss. And we should be able to get to our final... why not? Interesting. I can't actually... Oh, right. Because I don't have enough ring. There we go. Spell power, spell power, spell power. You're going to be... Well, let's just go for spell power, shall we? There we go. So now we do a lot of fire magic damage. We got our trusted torch, which we carried with us from the very beginning. Just going to create our last few potions, which, to be fair, I think I have enough to take this boss on, but you never know. Just to be safe, we can have a few more mana potions, a few more healing potions, and I think we can make some more fire boost. Yes, we can. Right, so you plus you with you. We'll go ahead and make it like that. And that's all we really need. So let's go. I'm just gonna set it up now. So then I'll save. I'm gonna put the bigger potions. And we're gonna put the mana. And we're going to take you out for you. I actually have 3 of them. That's great. I love it. So it does reduce rather my movement speed, but I mean I don't mind too much. I can still dodge all the same. So I'm not too bothered with that. So let's see how quickly we can kill this guy. Not very, I gather, but you know, we'll see. He does kind of just like leave me be for the first few seconds, so I'm just going to drink this real quick and then just start pelting fire till he catches fire, and then we're going to try and build our magic back by hitting him. Oh, I missed the dodge. That's okay. I will have to drink another potion soon. Just keep pelting him with fire. Slow. If I can get a perfect dodge and slow him down, that would be great. But if I drink a potion now, he's just gonna snap me, so I'd rather not. So if I back off now, I can, yes? Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. I can't seem to time the dodge correctly. Unfortunately, I am going to have to heal some. Oh dear, I'm almost dead. I'm going to have to run away. Oh dear me, I can't get the dodge right. There we go. Should have healed, but I decided not to. I can heal now though. No, I couldn't. So he is just absolutely pelting me. And I can't get the time for the dodge right, so I will die there. I decided just to die there instead of trying to dodge it, because I kept failing to actually get the dodge in time, which is the only moment, like as soon as you hit him, he will chase you down. And that is the only moment that you can actually get a potion on. If you do the perfect dodge, slow down time, now we're going to get it perfect. So I'm just going to pelt him first instead of drinking the potion, and just try to time this. Because if I can get the perfect dodge off, I can actually stagger him. Oh, didn't see the third attack coming. That's fine. Ooh, there it is. Okay, he's actually giving me some room, so that's good. Am I going to get the third one off? Ah, yeah, fantastic. Stagger him a little bit. Oh, I missed the dodge. That's okay. We got it. And he's dead. I did it. Fantastic. So we died once, which is fine. I mean, I went through the entire early access with just torch and my fire. A few healing potions, a few damage, fire boost potions, and mana potions. But we did it. So I'm quite happy with that. Great stuff. Well, so guys, if you enjoyed the video, please comment, subscribe, share. I will be creating more on Fatekeeper. I'm really hoping they'll expand the early access a little bit, maybe, you know, bring in a new biome, maybe some new characters, maybe allow us to level up just a little bit more to kind of experiment with other things. But I'm still enjoying it. I'm still finding new ways to play. I'll probably do an unarmed build, see how that goes. That could be fun. And maybe some other elements, maybe try and focus a little bit of wind. That could be fun because I really like using wind. It's not extremely powerful compared to like ice or fire, but I do like using it, so it's a nice element to use. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I'm really glad you watched it to the end. I am going to edit it so you won't have to see all the potion creation because, like I said, I simplified it this time. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and do come back for more. See you in the next one.